If you really want to go into soap business and you really don't have much idea of soap making, or you don't have much money to start this soap business, you can start with this. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a very good laundry bar soap with just few ingredients. And trust me when I tell you that this is very good and also cost effective. Now, if you're interested, just watch this video to the end. Without wasting much of your time, let's get down to business. Hey friend, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well. It's been a while and I missed you guys so much. I'm very sorry I've not been posting lately. I've been very busy with work, training and life in general, and honestly it has not been easy. I know this is not enough reason to starve you guys, and I apologize for that. I promise from now henceforth I'll try as much as I can to post at least once a week. Like every week I'm gonna make sure I drop one video, so please forgive me. Now, moving on, today I was recording for the class, and I talked about my beautiful and amazing giftings. So I decided to share this amazing recipe with you guys, and this is about how to make laundry bar soap. And this recipe is really very easy. The ingredients are very affordable, very easy to get, and that's it. Now, moving on, to make a laundry bar soap, here are all the requirements. The first thing I did here is to get my measuring scale, and after that I measured out exactly 205 grams of water, and out of the 205 grams I removed 30 grams of water, which is what I'll be using to dissolve my second ingredient. Now, the first ingredient I have here is caustic soda, which is what we're going to use now to make our lye solution. Now, to make your lye solution, it's just a mixture of water and your caustic soda. Now, all I'm just doing now is to measure out exactly 67 grams of caustic soda. So I added it directly into the water because I'm using my scale, so I can actually do the measurement with my scale, even though I had water already inside the bowl. So what I did is to measure out 67 grams of caustic soda plus the 175 grams of water we have there already, and that is a total of 242 grams of lye solution. Now, after that, for the next solution, I'll be using citric acid. And for the citric acid, in there I have 30 grams of water, and I'll be using exactly 10 grams of citric acid to make a citric acid solution. So when you add your citric acid into the water, go ahead and stir properly to dissolve, and after that you can set it aside and then move on to the next step. Now, before the end of this video, I will tell you the reason I'm using this citric acid in this production. Now, the next thing you'll be needing is your oil, and for the oil you can use vegetable oil. You can also use kernel oil, but I'm using tallow oil. Now, for this tallow oil is actually very easy for me and also very affordable. All I just have to do is to make my own tallow oil with animal fat, and I have the video here on my channel also. You know, oil is very expensive now, so to cut costs I make sure to make my own oil using animal fat. And the truth is that this animal fat is one of the best oil to use in soap making, especially for laundry bar soap. It's one of the best oil, so you can just give it a try. It's very easy. Now, the next thing I did here is that I added perfume, which is totally optional. Now remember, I'm using animal fat oil, so I needed perfume to actually help the fragrance. So if you don't have fragrance, it's totally optional. Now I added the perfume and I stirred properly, and after that I'll go on and add the lye solution. Now remember, your lye solution is a mixture of your caustic soda and water, and always remember to add your caustic soda into your water. Do not add your water into your caustic soda. Now after that, I also added the second solution, which is our citric acid solution. Now the reason I combine these two ingredients is because we all know that the alkalinity in caustic soda is too high, and if you just make laundry bar soap with just few ingredients without adding much ingredients to actually reduce the alkalinity of the caustic soda, it can cause your hand to start peeling whenever you use the soap, which is a corrosive effect of caustic soda. So adding the citric acid will help to reduce that. That is to say that if you're using this soap, you can hardly tell that you're using just soda or bar soap. So that's the reason I included citric acid in this production. But if you don't have citric acid, you can do without it, but be rest assured that it might affect your hands without the citric acid. Now the next thing I did is to properly blend this oil and water very well with my hand mixer. You also need your hand mixer. Is very important, especially if you're going into this as a business. Now we all know that combining water and oil is very hard. So if you're doing this with just a wooden spatula, it's going to take you a long time, and sometimes you might end up getting to the saponification stage before getting to the point that you're supposed to. So please always make sure to get your hand mixer. Now after that, I added color, which is also optional. It was just for beauty, so I added color for just beauty, and then I transferred it into my mold. Now you can also see that this was actually how do I even put it? It was already thick, which it wasn't supposed to be this thick at this point, but I believe the color I added somehow affected it because it was ordinary water. So being that it's a cold water, it's kind of affected the soap a little bit. So if you're adding color, please I advise you to add your color or mix your color together with your oil, so you can get oil soluble color and then combine it together with your oil, and then before adding the lye solution, and that way you'll be able to prevent the soap from getting thick before transferring it into your soap mold. If not, it might really not turn out the way you want it to. So it's very important. Take note. And also another thing you should also notice here is the change in the color. Now being that I used just regular water soluble color, you can see that we did not really get exactly the two colors I used here. This the yellow was actually more visible compared to the green. So that is why it's very important that you use oil soluble color so as to get exactly the color you want it to be. So that's it. So here I just try to give it a little bit of design, and which is totally optional also. So I left it for 24 hours to cure, and after 24 hours this is the end result. You can see it turned out really beautiful. Honestly, if you want to go into soap making, you need to be very creative, especially with your product. You need to be very creative because there are lots of soap in the market, and being creative will actually make you to stand out. So that is it about this, and this is just for beginners. If you want to go into soap making, you should make sure to start with this simple recipes until you get to the stage where you can be able to add other ingredients, which are known as the additives. Now those other ingredients are what, like foam booster, soda ash, and the rest. So if you're new to soap making, please do not jump into adding those additives now. Start by this simple method, which is a mixture of water, caustic soda, and oil, and with time you can graduate into adding more of it to make quality products. So this is it. After cutting it, you can see it turned out really beautiful, and honestly you can really sell this and make money. Trust me, you can really sell this and make money, and actually it sells really well. It foams really well. So this is just me trying to test it just to show you that the soap foams really well. Now, just as I was saying, if you want to start this as a business, trust me, you can start making money from this because it is cost effective just imagine what we use here, just three ingredients: oil, caustic soda, and water. Forget about the color and perfume. Those were just additive. You can actually make this soap without it. Now for the oil, if you're able to make your own oil, like the tallow oil, trust me, you won't even have to spend so much money when producing soap. So that's the reason I always make sure to produce my own oil by using animal fat. You can go back to my video to learn how to make your own tallow oil, and tallow oil is one of the best oil to use in soap making. Trust me. So now you can see the soap suds really well. You can see how beautiful the soap is as well. So you can do this and make money. Trust me, the soap is really good. So that's it, and that is the end of this video, friend. Thank you so much for watching. Now, just in case you still haven't registered for my online training on how to make quality transparent liquid soap, please do well to register now. Registration is ongoing for the next batch, and the date is starting on the 17th of July to 22nd of July. And the most amazing part of this is that this training comes with practical class, and that is to say that you'll be able to see me on a live video where you can be able to ask me question directly and I'll give you a direct answer. So that's it. So do well to register now. Do not miss this training. So friend, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and also share this video to your friends as well. And I'll see you in class, or I'll see you in my next video. Now don't forget to stay blessed and always love one another. Bye friend.